What is up, YouTube? Hi, Fish Guy 1000 here. Today, we're going to be saltwater fishing. Except, not really, because I don't have my saltwater poles out. But we're going to be catching something just as good, if not better. And I'll show you how to cook them afterwards. And that is periwinkles, or snails, as some people call them. So, right here, I'm just along the East Coast. That's Newport. Or no, that's Providence right there. And that's Newport right there. So I'm in a pretty good spot to get periwinkles and a really nice view. So I'm gonna roll up my pits and let's get going. And so one thing I like to have is a 5-gallon bucket, or just anything that functions as a cup. So most New England beaches are rocky, and like you can see all these. Now you probably think those were stones, right? But those are actually little snails. So watch. See that? That's a snail right there. Now I'm gonna put this guy back because he's not as big as I would have liked, and he's gonna cling back onto the rock. Believe me, they get bigger. But right now we're just looking for ones that kind of suit their purpose as snails. So how about him right there? Yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, that's good eating right there. So he's just gonna sit in the bucket. I'm gonna look for some more. That's a good one too. So the best time to come is right after high tide has ended, because that's when all of them are stuck up on the rocks still. And they're just gonna be everywhere. I mean, look at how many there are right here. Look at him. Oh, that's a good one right there. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's coming home with me. Now you can wade into the water to look for them. The water's really, really cold today, but that's okay. So, you see them on the rocks here? I want this guy right here. I also like to fill up the bucket with just a little bit of water, just so they have something to kick it around in. I also don't want them to die. I want them to be fresh still. So, I mean, these guys are just everywhere along the East Coast, but mostly in the New England area. So you can see there's like a big cluster of them right here. But I want this guy right here. I want to see. Yeah, that's a good one. See if I can make it. Doesn't matter. Oh, that bucket's gonna get knocked over. So I'm gonna have to get this over here. So that shouldn't get knocked over too easily. But ooh, that right there, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. So I'm gonna cut to a time lapse and go from there. I've harvested pretty much all the big ones off the rocks. That's a good snail right there, look at him. So I'm gonna take the camera, find a new spot, and see if there's some bigger ones. Now this one's a little bit on the smaller side, but I want to see if he's still alive. No, he's dead. I'm gonna put him back in the water just in case, because some of the bigger ones usually don't escape back to the water before low tide has ended, or high tide has ended, excuse me. So, see all these rocks, these are perfect places for them to live. And there's something going on over there. Must be a really big rock over there, so I'm gonna check that out here in a second. I don't know why I'm leaving the bucket behind, but I'm probably leaving it behind for a good reason. Oh no, look at that. Dude, that is gnarly. What the hell? It's also really windy, so the waves are gonna be picking up a lot. You guys probably can't hear me right now, but whatever. Oh, look how many are concentrated on this rock right here. That's cool. Wow. Oh yeah, that's a good rock right there. It has so many little nooks and crannies for them to get in. I'm not seeing any big ones from just this perspective. I mean, him right, yeah, this one might be good. Yeah, I'll take him with. That's a good one.
So, I don't see any right here. Oh, there's some on that rock right there. I'm thinking this guy right here, he's big enough. Oh yeah, that's big. So he's gonna come with us. I don't see any other ones that are equal size, so. Woo! I just totally flamed a bunch of water up my back. That is so cold. There you go, little buddy. Now this is just something I like to do. I like to put a rock or two in the little thing so they have something to cling on to. But I'm also gonna put more water in because I want the rock to be underwater. So, wow, that's convenient. Okay. So, try not to crush them. So they'll get up, but I like to right them up by hand so sometimes they can't right themselves immediately. Oh, look at him, he's got little tentacles. Name him Gary. And this one's Jerry. And the next one could be Harry. And so on and so forth. Now some of them like just cling into the bottom, and that's fine too. But they're most used to holding onto rocks, so that's why I always put a little rock in here. There you go. So those guys should be fine, just chilling there. Oh, look at him. He dead? Oh no, he's still holding on. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll hold on to him. Alright. Icicle. The one thing I always forget is bring bucket with me. It's one thing I keep saying.
So I'm gonna cut the footage and come back once I make some really good progress. Okay, I wasn't having very much progress to the east side of the beach, so I walked over to the west side of the beach. And I'm actually kind of glad I did, because there's a couple big rocks that had a bunch of snails. There was also one really big one on the ground. He was about to suffocate, so I put him in the water, but he's alive. So we're definitely gonna have that, because that's probably good eating there. So I don't think there is a legal limit for how many snails you can catch. I don't think there is one, but if there is, I'll probably edit it back into the video just for clarification. So this is what we have so far. That one right there, that's the one I got from the rocks. And then the rest of these I kind of just picked off that big rock right there. They're all on the other side, not this side, just on the other side, sticking to it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going and we'll see what happens, because there's also a lot of good rocks going down. There's also the bridge. I can't remember what the name of that bridge is. All I remember is that we crossed over it. So yeah, let's go.
so here we are at this big rock right here. I don't know if I'll be able to find any because all that seaweed, but I'll try. Also notice this little guy. I don't know if he's alive or not. Alright, he's alive. Get him in the water really quick so he doesn't die. So, I don't want to put my hands anywhere near this, but I'm doing it in the name of science. There's also probably a lot of good crabs under here, but I'm not reaching my hand under here. Okay, this water's starting to pick up some actually in the lake. Oh yeah, that's good. On to the next rock. Now, these guys are little scepters, because they cling to themselves half the time. They cling to another snail, and they look big. And when you pick it up, you're like, oh no, it's two snails. So, they'll trick you. They will trick you. But also really good couple of
I guess that guy on top. This is as big as they're going to get from right here. Alright, he's alive. Good. Anything except Crocs, like water shoes, because something swims in my shoes and kills me or something. I don't know. So, nah, nothing over here. Oh, he's a good one. Oh, look at him. I think he's dead. I'll put him in just in case. Give him a chance to wake up a bit. Oh my lord. Hold on. I gotta get out there. I also like to look for them along the way if I'm going to a specific spot. Huh. Okay, so these ones are not as big as I was hoping. Alright, my arms are getting tired. I'm gonna walk over there and see if there is anything. If there's not, then I'll make a little update video. But for now, that's where I'm going. I have no idea what's up with that rock right there, but I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, there was absolutely fuck all in that rock, so forget that part. Okay, well, I found a bay. That's where I just was. And this goes straight out to the ocean. I don't know what's up there, so I'm gonna look real quick. And yeah, I'll be back. I only made it to like halfway down there because that water actually smells like shit. Like, I'm not even saying that to be funny. It smells like a sewage treatment plant. Now there's another thing is I'm actually kind of pissed because there's a bunch of crab shells everywhere and I'm looking for crabs, but I can't find any. But I know there's crabs because there's shells everywhere. So I don't know what the hell is that all about. But I mean, I have a pretty good haul. I found whatever the hell that thing is. I'm pretty sure that's like a skateboard wheel or something, but I'm gonna take it with me either way. But I can go farther down the beach and see what goes down. These waves are starting to get fucking massive, so I'm gonna turn back. Wow. I'm gonna come back during high tide though. Hey guys, sorry for this really awkward camera angle. I just wanted to get my sink in frame. So I'll be right back. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean off the snails and we're gonna cook them up. So first things first, let me get all this junk out of here. Alright, sorry buddy, but you're getting evicted. No idea what the hell this thing is, but wash it off and keep it. Like so. I also forgot that I put a rock in here, so I'm gonna have to get this rock out of here. I'm also gonna get the snails off the rock. So that's just gonna go outside, but rinse it off. Okay. So now we're gonna just dump the snails in. Hello? Okay, just kidding. I gotta... Okay, so I gotta do this in this one, because apparently they don't want to come out. Okay, I did see one fall in my sink, so I gotta get him out of there. Come with me, buddy. Okay, so I'm just gonna rinse these guys off. See all the shit that's in there right now. Also gonna rinse all this junk out of my sink. So. Okay. So those guys are ready. So I'm gonna fill up the pot with water. About halfway, if I can find a pot. Okay. So I'm just gonna use a sauce pot. Fill that up with water. So that should be good right there. So I'm gonna switch over to the stove and let's cook these motherfuckers up. I'm preparing the water. But before I put the snails in, I'm going to season the water and let it come to a boil, so that's already getting nice and hot. So let's see what we got here. Nature's seasoning, that's a good one. For a little bit of spice, I like to do seasoned salt. I'm pretty sure this has pepper in it. Okay. And I also like a little bit of cayenne, or paprika. So, paprika. So, I'm gonna go ahead and season the water here. So, nature's seasoning. Get a nice little bit of that. Seasoned salt. Just a little bit of that. And some paprika. Little spice there. And this is just me, but I like to stir the water just to really get the seasonings nice and incorporated into the water. So now I'm just gonna wait for that to boil. I'm gonna rinse off the snails one more time, or periwinkles one more time, and I'm gonna put them in the water and let them cook. So see you guys. Water's ready. Another thing you're gonna need is a pin. I just here have a L pin. I was also thirsty, so I got me some water. So the snails are rinsed, but I'm gonna rinse them off one more time just to be sure there's nothing wrong with them. So there's the snails. I'm just gonna put them in the water. Carefully, just gingerly drop them in. Okay. So I'm gonna let those cook for 5 to 7 minutes, and they should be done. I'll see you guys then. Okay, the periwinkles are just about done, so I'm gonna take them off the heat. And okay, that's hot, so I need a oven mitt. I'm gonna take these guys off the heat, but we're not done with the flame just yet. You remember that pin from earlier? Take that and just gently put it over the fire to disinfect it. That'll make sure that there's nothing wrong with it and that it's safe to eat off of. So, yeah, I'm gonna let those cool down a bit, strain them, put them in a bowl, and eat them up. Alright, the periwinkles are ready, so I'm gonna plate them up and start eating. So there's the periwinkles, they're nice and cooked. Just go in my bowl. And there's the eyes. It's just a couple eyes, doesn't really matter. Okay. I think we're ready. So I'm also gonna get a little napkin so I can put the eyes on it. I don't really know if it's their eyes. That's just what people in New England call them. So that's what I call them. So napkin, little, I forgot what that's called. So here's essentially what you do. I want to go for this guy right here. So that is hot. Now some people say they're best cooled. I'm not too sure about that. So you see that little brown thing right there? That's called the eye. That's just a little film. So essentially what you do is you just sort of peel it off with your little needle there. And there's the cooked snail. So you stick it with your pin. I probably just almost cut myself a couple times. You just gently pull it out. And if it does snap or break or anything, that's alright. And there's the snail. Now, I understand that looks a little disgusting, but it is actually very good. It's an acquired taste. I will admit that it is an acquired taste, but it's actually very good. Man, that is good. So it doesn't really taste like anything, but I like to season the water. It gives it just a nice little spice flavor. It reminds me a lot of octopus. It has a very mild seafood flavor. It can tend to be a little bit rubbery, but nothing too obnoxious. But it's soft, it's nice, it's flavorful at times. It's a good snack if you're ever along the East Coast and you want something to brag about eating, then periwinkles are good. So there's this big guy right here. Oh man, this guy's gonna be fucking massive. So I'm gonna cut the camera, enjoy all this, and I'll cut back to you guys in a couple. Okay, so I've finished all the periwinkles. In my personal opinion, they're good. I mean, like I said, it is definitely an acquired taste. So if you guys enjoyed this, do something. I don't know what. I'm probably gonna go back. So expect there to be more videos like that in the future. I don't know about periwinkles. I'll probably do that a lot off camera, but I'm definitely gonna go actually fishing. You know what I mean? For flounder, I'm pretty sure that's brackish water. If there's any freshwater, then I'll definitely do freshwater because I like freshwater fishing. So sea bass, flounder, and what was the other one? I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. So this has been Periwinkle 1000. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take it easy. I can't find the button.